Oh yeah.
Range fans, did you notice it in the opening? Did you notice it? Hold on, let me show it to you again. Oh, maybe this time you noticed it. That's right. 45 Colt and 44 Magnum out on the range. Let me tell you a little bit about it.
Range fans, we're back out here on the pistol bait. I got a hard decision to make. Oh boy, here we go. Let's get it together and do this. So, I got to thinking, I think I'm gonna thin the herd. For those of you that might not be familiar, that means shedding some revolvers, at least in my case. Hence, Mr. Revolver Guy. And I got to thinking, what would be the last revolver that I would get rid of in this thinning the herd? I also was sort of thinking through the process, right? I'm not going to bore you with the process, but what I did come up with was, how would you determine which would be the last one you would get rid of? So what I ended up doing was kind of looking through them, and I said, you know what? I really like these. And these are the Smith & Wesson mountain gun versions. Here's why. Because I feel I can carry them anywhere, and I feel like they will handle any situation that I'm liable to come across. Now, having said that, in the carry situation against two-legged predators, I don't go looking for a fight. As a matter of fact, I do everything I can to avoid them. I'm gonna run away, call me a yellow-bellied chicken, whatever you want to. But before I unsheath that thing from the leather, unholster that thing from the leather, I'm gonna do everything in my power just to avoid it. I don't need the headache, my family doesn't need the headache, and I don't want the headache. But in the spirit of fun, I thought it would be fun to determine what would I do. So what I'm gonna do today, I have two Smith & Wesson mountain guns, which I believe is my choice for anything that's capable. One is a mountain gun 29. That is a mountain gun that's in 44 Magnum, but it also shoots 44 Special. Then I have a mountain gun that's in 45 Colt. And by the way, I have some 45 Special. You ever heard of those? I'm going to show you what those are. Don't leave yet. Don't think I've lost all my marbles just yet. But I'm going to show you exactly what 45 Special is. That's what I call it. That's not the real term, but I'll show you what it is here in a minute. And I went and got the same ammunition across the board from the same brand of manufacturer to say, what would it do? I'm going to put myself on the timer today for 3 shots, controllable shots for two-legged predators. And then we're gonna see how the ammunition that I have chosen will do in gel. I love the wad cutters from Underwood. I absolutely love them. I don't know if I'll be able to capture them, but I think they would do anything I wanted to. Now, for two-legged predator in my own castle or my home, I probably would choose that 45 Special to cut down on muzzle blast. I probably would choose the 44 Special to also cut down on muzzle blast, because frankly, I think it'll do all that I wanted to do. So the question really was, what's the right caliber? Is it 44 Magnum or is it 45 Colt? And then after I put them through my test for speed and accuracy and put them through the gel, if I could beat the rain, and you can see it in my glasses, if I could beat the rain, maybe we'll head over to the 100-yard line and see if I can ring a 20-inch gong from 100 yards with either one of them that covers the hunting experience. Now, theoretically, I would have no reason to take that 100-yard shot. For me, I would limit myself to 50. I just want to see what I can do at 100. So let's get started. The last revolver Mr. Revolver Guy was shed from his herd. Let's do it. All right, range fans, we got the old mountain gun, 29, out here on the range. Ooh, I hate to see you go if you have to. but you just might have to. Here we go. Got 3 rounds loaded up. I'm 7 yards away, and we're going to see how long it takes for me to accurately put 3 rounds of Underwood wad cutter on target. Woo! Here we go. Oh yeah, got all 3 off, got a good headshot there, but got one pretty low in the 6 zone. That wasn't too bad, but it was pretty slow. That shows you got to practice with what you intend to use and carry. But these things, as you can see, they were meant to be carried. They weren't meant to be shot a lot. This is an in-frame, so much like all their bigger, heftier, beefer in-frames, but the barrel is skinny down a whole lot. Look at that profile. The barrel is skinny down a whole lot to cut down on weight, which means more of that nonsense going on. Other than that, they have put combat trigger and combat hammer on this thing. But if you've seen a 29 or a 629, you know what this is, but maybe you haven't seen the mountain gun. Let's get to the 45 Colt. I'm going to rush this thing through because I really want to get to the gel test, and the rain is starting to come down with my camera gear out here. Let's go, move on. All right, range fans, whoo, that was a blast. Literally a blast with the 44 Magnum. Shot placement, I should have did better on, but we got the old mountain gun 45 Colt out here. Same as the model 29. This is a 629 model. Got the wood grips on it, but same features. We're gonna put this thing on target, see how it goes. Oh boy, let's see how long this one takes. Here we go. Woo! Oh boy, that double tap is really, really low, but just about in the same spot and in the neck. So some might say, based upon that, comment down below. But some might say, I did better with the 44 Magnum. The shot timer, battery's dead on me. I don't have an additional battery with me, unfortunately. But we'll put some type of shot timer in the film so that you can look at the time. But there is a score. I ain't doing too good. If I'm gonna keep either one of these puppies with that ammunition, which I believe will get it done, I'm gonna need to do better than that. Hey, you know what? 44 special, 44 special, hold on. Oh man, I feel like I owe you guys an apology for rushing through this thing, but we got 44 special. Underwood, those wad cutters loaded up in the 44 Magnum Model 29 mountain gun, and we are going to see what old Mr. Revolver guy could do with these. Maybe the specials are more my tune, I am not sure. By the way, I didn't shoot these things or anything. I don't know where they're shooting at or anything of that nature. Yeah, making excuses. I should be shooting it more, especially with how much I love revolvers. Here we go, here we go. Enough chit chat, let's go. Whoo! Yeah, got him off a little bit quicker. It felt more comfortable to me, but you can see, I just nicked him in the shoulder. Barely nicked him. Oh no. Oh no, that's a pure headshot. Oh yeah, that gets it done right there. Let's move on to this 45 special I show you about. Hold on, model 629 mountain gun 45 Colt. This time loaded up with some 45 special. Let me stop saying that before these folks get upset. No, there really isn't a thing called 45 special. But what we do have is some Black Hills 45 Schofield. Yes, 45 Schofield can safely be fired through the 45 Colt, and we're gonna treat it like the 44 Magnum, and maybe this is the ammunition I should use. What you think? Let's see. On target, 7 yards away, folks. Uh-oh. Might have fouled the ticket. That felt way too comfortable. Did you see those 3 shots? Dead center mask, one right in the old cranium. Oh yeah. Hey, I got to take these cameras down because the rain is really messing this up. Let me take the cameras down, see if the rain stops, And then we'll put 44 mag, 45 Colt, 45 Schofield, and 44 Special through some clear ballistics gel. Hang in there. All right, range fans, we got 2 shots in this thing. Again, I am rushing. I so apologize, but I wanted to get this done today. 44 Magnum, first shot. 44 Special, second shot. Which would you choose for your do-everything revolver? If somebody was going to hand you one and say, you don't have any choice, I'm taking everything else away from you, I'm leaving you with these 2, 44 Magnum, 45 Colt, which combination would you choose of these revolvers? Okay, here we go. 44 mag first. That thing does thump hard. Goodness gracious alive. Now, you saw it on camera. We're going to roll right into the 44 Special. Wad cutter. See if I can put it right next to it. Oh yeah, right next to it. Let's go down and check them out. Okay, so this is something I didn't expect. You can see both shots. Right there, 44 Special, 44 mag. You saw it on the video and all the damage it created when it went in, but the penetration, holy cow, here's what I didn't expect. That's 44 mag right there. This is 44 Special close to us. By the way, this ain't a 16-inch block. This is a 20-inch block, never been remelted, brand new. That's why you see other tests in there. And this is a 16-inch block. So if you take, I don't know what, that's another 6 inches. This is 26 inches of penetration from the 44 Magnum in the back there and the 45 Special. Let's break out that 45 Colt. All range fans got the 45 Colt loaded up with that Underwood. Woo! 45 Colt ammunition, full wad cutter. I like those wad cutters, just clear cut on target for the main reason. But man, what I have seen it do on other materials. 45 Colt first shot, 45 Schofield second shot. Which one would you guys choose? 45 Colt, I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit lower in the block, or maybe right next to the 44 Magnum. Ooh, touching off that thing. Did I see flames from a 45 Colt? It's right in there though, right in there. Now, 45 Schofield. Trick on this thing is nice. I'm taking it for granted. And the 45 Schofield right next to it. Let's clear this thing, nothing in it. Let's go down, take a look at this gel. I just love these tests because you never know what you're gonna get. But there you have it. 45 Colt, 45 Schofield. The 45 Schofield round is not a full wad cutter. So you notice the hole a little bit smaller there, the entry wound. And there it is. It comes down, you guys saw it on video. I ain't gonna go through all that chatter, but here, again, 20-inch block right here, 16-inch block. Look, folks, that is actually the 45 Colt wad cutter in the rear, the first round projectile. This second projectile actually crossed its path. It doesn't look like it went over top. It actually came in from the side and actually tumbled and went in front of the 45 Colt. That's 45 Schofield. That, wow, you guys tell me what's going on with, this, I'm at a loss for words. Folks, this is absolutely crazy. You tell me, 44 mag, 44 Special, 45 Colt, 45 Schofield. Which one, if that's all you had to choose from, would be your choice? Let's get out of this rain and see if maybe we can ring some steel over at the 100-yard line. Oh, never done this before either. Who knows what this is going to be like? All right, range fans, here we go. Listen, 100 yards is beyond my capability, and
all in the guideline of being safe and being accountable for every single round that goes off. Even though I have a large backstop, I moved it into 50. By the way, if I was hunting a four-legged critter, I've never taken a shot more than 50 yards anyways. We got the 45 Colt. You saw what it did in the ballistics gelatin. The 45 Schofield was really a surprise. We're going to try 6 rounds. We got a 20-inch gong, paper gong, hung up downrange, and we're going to see how many we can put on target. Unfortunately, I could not put the camera downrange, but we'll show them to you. I couldn't put the camera downrange simply because of how bad it is raining out and now snowing. So let's take these 6 shots. Ooh, see how many I can hold within 20 inches. All right, here we go. Ooh, those flames. And there you have it. 6 rounds downrange. I don't know if I hit it at all. Let's go see.
All range fans, you heard it. This is the 45 Colt. How many times did I ring that 20-inch gong? You heard it. Nothing like a little clowning on a rainy day. But there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. A miss down here at 5, and then 6. And this is 20 inches.
All right, here we go, range fans, with the 44 Magnum. 45 Colt wasn't too bad, but I absolutely need some practice. I want to apologize again. You can see it's rainy out, it's snowing out, it's really slushy, and I just don't have the funds right now to replace one of these cameras, which is another reason I didn't put it down range, because I didn't want to shoot the thing. But say all you want to, HR Funk, about me shooting from the bench again if I was out hunting a four-legged critter with the old 44 Magnum mountain gun, meant to be carried, not shot a lot. I would be shooting from some kind of rest or sticks. 6 rounds, Underwood. Here we go. I was surprised as heck to see all the flame jumping from that 45 Colt though. Ooh, that one was hot. It's 4. That's 5. And that is 6. Look, like I said before, I decided to dial it back from 100 to 50 for the sake of safety, because I wasn't quite sure I would hit it at 100 yards. Even though I have that large backstop, I'm always going to put safety first. Enough of that jazz. Let's see if I did better with the 44 Magnum than I did with the 45 Colt.
Oh, I don't even know what to do now. You saw what it did in the jail. This is the 44 Magnum target, folks. You saw what it did in the jail with 44 Magnum, 44 Special, and you saw what I did trying to double tap. Wasn't pretty. Not really on target, so maybe I need to practice more with the 44 Magnum. I don't know, but you heard the gong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there it is. I'm not even sure what to do. What would you do if you was thinning your herd? 1 revolver. That's all you get granted. 1 revolver. What revolver? What caliber? Comment down below. Thank you for joining me on this rainy day, and I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving.